Hey there, and welcome back to Valley por Vida. Now, we are so glad that you stuck with us because we have another special guest in studio with us today, and that, my friends, is singer-songwriter Clady Quesada. Now, Clady is from the Rio Grande Valley, and if anyone can belt it out for a song, it's her. She's an up-and-coming Latina musician who finds inspiration from human experience. We're talking about love, we're talking about life, and everything that she sees in the world. Her songs are an original blend of Spanish ballad style and soft rock with a dash of ranchera and more. Hey, Clady, what's going on?
Hi, Danielle. Thank you so much for having me today.
Absolutely. Now, we're so excited to have you because we want to know how it feels to be an artist who's positively representing the Valley. I mean, your passion for music is taking you so far, so tell us about that.
Thank you. Well, it really, I've been doing this for a really long time. I used to be in several bands here in the Valley, and I just really started taking myself more seriously in the business, and I just kind of launched myself. I launched my career this year. I launched my own music last summer for the first time.
Wow.
It's available on Spotify, iTunes, anywhere you download your music. And I've had great offers since then. Wow. I'm still kind of playing around a little bit with the music and sound and seeing where it really takes me, where I find, you got to find your nook.
Yes.
And so, but it's all inspired and derived from my experiences here living in the Valley. Yeah. I'm originally from Teocaltiche, Jalisco, and I just got back actually today.
You're busy.
Yes, but I've lived here my whole life in the RGV.
I was going to say that. You just got back from traveling. You're always traveling for your career. And, we mentioned it earlier, but what exactly, what kind of music do you love? Like, break it down for us. You have such proud roots as you're, being a Latina, and you're able to express it in so many different genres. So tell us about that.
I love rancheras.
Okay.
They're my favorite type of music. Everyone always asks me, if you were to record an album, what kind of album would you record? And I always say, with mariachi. And they're like, well, we don't really know how to market that, especially when you're in the Valley and Tejano music is so popular still. It's, I think, picking up a lot of momentum already. Yeah. I think it had kind of slowed down for a while, but Tejano music is really picking up a lot of momentum recently. And I think that's something I want to, tap into next year. I have a lot of projects in mind, but really I think next year I want to go into the more regional Mexican style of music and see where that takes me. I mean, the market here for that would be great. I love ranchero music, but it goes hand in hand. It's with any Tejano or regional music style. Right now, what I have put out as far as music, I started with rock pop sound.
Okay. Wow.
I have Let Me Be, LOVE, and other songs on my profile on Spotify. Yeah. But it was just kind of like, that's what an artist does, is really kind of explore, and you just start writing and writing, and the writing takes you really to different places, and that's what you end up recording. Most recently this year, when I launched my single Besos de Miel, that was really the first time that people started noticing. Besos de Miel was recorded with Ace, a producer up in San Antonio, and he produces for Christina Aguilera, for Post Malone, for lots of people that I'm, and I didn't even know this. I knew this afterwards. And so, but I've been able to work with a lot of great people. But Besos de Miel is more ballad style, more lyrical. And then the next song, La Distancia, is also that way. I have a new single coming out, though.
All right, give us the details real quick.
Ilusiones. Ilusiones is a very different style. It's pop electro, but in Spanish. And it was also recorded with Ace. He kind of introduced the beat to me in the studio. And we wrote that song. I wrote that song in the studio, but it took me 2 visits
to
San Antonio to the studio to finish that song. It's coming out next month. I'm really excited. It's pop electro in Spanish. Imagine like a Tubi Luz type of sound.
Okay.
I'm working right now on the promos and everything, and I hope to to put it out for you guys to hear.
This is so amazing. You guys are hearing it first on Valley por Vida. We're so excited for you and everything that you have coming out. Her singles include Let Me Be, Love, Volver Atrás, Slipped Away, and Tell Me. I've got to tell you guys, I have listened to them and they're so good. Feel free to follow Clady on social media or visit her website to give them a listen yourself. Music is often referred to as the universal language, but you know what? what else means a lot to us? Our home. Our home is the most important place for our family, and South Texas Solar Systems Inc. is aware of that. That's why they put time and effort into creating and installing solar panels for the home that adapt to our own electrical necessities. The South Texas Solar Systems Inc. team is so good that they even partnered with SpaceX to help with their mission. Pretty cool, huh? We dropped by their McAllen location to learn more.
Content segments during Valley por Vida were paid for by South Texas Solar Systems, Inc.
Hey everybody, my name is Roger Contreras and I'm here with South Texas Solar Systems. Today we're here to talk about the panels that we're offering with South Texas Solar Systems, and we're here to tell you a little bit about them. Some of the misconceptions here are regarding the power grids here in the RGV area. Because there are multiple grids within this entire area, we have to follow, each one of them has certain rules and regulations that we must follow when building or talking about, solar generation. Within these power grids, depending on, family or friends, some people might live on 2 different energy grids, and each system is designed specifically to maximize that consumer's potential savings and potential performance out of their solar systems. One of the best things to know is your energy grid provider's rules and requirements depending on if you're going solar and solar generation. Based on building a system, it's important to know the amount of energy accurately that will be required or demand based on your home or your business. So when we build a system, the first step would be, calculating an accurate amount of that energy demand that your home or business will require. And then from there, we're able to create a design and electrical engineering that will suit a specific homeowner depending on that grid and the rules and regulations there. So you may be wondering on how a system works or how we start the build of a system. The first step would be calculating an accurate amount of energy demand from that home or business. The second thing that we would actually do is create a design and the electrical engineering process. From there, we move forward, if everything looks good, to what's called a site survey. We come out and we make sure we measure, we do all of our calculations and analysis to make sure that that proposal is accurate and will benefit the homeowner at its optimal savings and optimal performance. So for those of you who are new to solar or have interest in solar and don't know how to go about it, feel free to come into our office. We have consultants here that are rigorously trained, to help you better understand how solar works and how you will benefit or not from going solar.
Content segments during Valley por Vida were paid for by South Texas Solar Systems, Inc.
Feel free to visit their McAllen office to learn more about how their team can help you with solar panel options, and be sure to follow them on Facebook and Instagram for more. All right, you guys, well, that's all of our time for now. We want to thank you again so much for joining us today, and be sure to tune in again next time because we'll have a lot more in store for you. And don't forget to follow our team on social media for exclusive behind-the-scenes sneak peeks at what we're filming for the show, and for your chance or your comment or your question being featured on air. And of course, you can always visit valleycentral.com if you'd like to rewatch some of today's favorite segments. We've got all of that and so much more next time on Valley por Vida. We'll see you then.